My boss tried to fire me to save her job. But I turned the tables. I had been working at my company for 3 years when a new manager, Melissa, was hired to oversee our department. At first, she seemed nice, but it didn't take long to realize she was the type who smiled to your face and stabbed you in the back the moment you turned around. She clearly saw me as competition because I had been handling most of the projects before she arrived. One Monday morning, she called me into her office and said she had concerns about my performance. I was shocked. My last evaluation had been glowing. She claimed I was falling behind on deadlines and confusing clients. None of it was true. Then she dropped the bomb. If I couldn't prove my value, she'd have to let me go. Something didn't add up. Later that day, one of my coworkers pulled me aside and whispered that Melissa had been taking credit for my work in meetings with upper management. Suddenly it clicked. She wasn't just targeting me. She was trying to eliminate me so she could take full credit for everything I'd done. So I started collecting receipts. Every email, every report, every draft with timestamps that showed my work. I even asked clients to CC me directly when confirming deliverables. After 2 weeks, I had a folder thicker than a dictionary. When Melissa finally tried to fire me in front of HR, I stayed calm. She went on and on about my failures, then HR asked if I had anything to say. I slid my folder across the table and said, "Actually, here's the record of every project I've completed on time and praised by clients." HR flipped through the evidence, eyebrows raising higher with each page. By the end, it was crystal clear. Not only had Melissa lied, but she'd been misrepresenting my work as her own. The room went silent. HR turned to her and said, "Melissa, we'll need to continue this conversation privately." A week later, she was gone, fired. And guess who was offered her position? Me walking into that office as her replacement was the sweetest feeling in the world.